Hi, my tubies. It's me, Sheila Truelove, and I want to share the truth when it comes to me because it is so easy for people to misunderstand me. And I was just, just scrolling along on the internet or what have you, and then I ran into Astro Finesse, and he described me to a T. You know how sometimes you may read something and it express everything you feel that you didn't know how to say or you didn't know how to explain? Like when it comes to my personality, I know that my Venus is. I know a lot of people don't understand it when it comes to this type of thing. I see it psychology. This guy, Ash S. He describes me to a T. This is in Pisces and Pisces. Past she died of breast cancer. Really want to know the inside of Sheila Truelove? You never get to know me or understand me more than you about to hear. Explains exactly who I am to the T, 100%. This is how I feel inside. It really is.
All the signs put together, they have all the
Here we
energies
are.
put
Hold
together
on.
in one, and it's exalted in Venus. So their love is the purest, highest form of love. Do not take
It's totally true. It's true.
in Manning. So your Venus placement represents what you're attracted to, represents luxury, what you like on, how you generate money. For women, your Venus placement will tell you when you're love, like your love language. For men, the Venus placement will tell you what you're attracted to, what you're looking for. For women, the Mars placement will tell you what you're attracted to, what you're looking for in a partner. And Mars placement will tell you how you act like when you're in love. So also, if you have Venus in Pisces, your sun sign will either be Pisces, Aries, Taurus, or Aquarius, or Capricorn. All right, so boom. Venus and Pisces. First thing I think about when it comes to Venus and Pisces, this is the last sign of the whole zodiac. And Venus is exalted in Pisces. That means that Venus is the most comfortable. Venus loves being here. Venus likes to be like in fairy tale land, likes to daydream about their partner. And Pisces is the ultimate daydreaming sign that loves to fantasize a lot. So Venus is very comfortable here. So this is like a very good placement for Venus. So Venus and Pisces person, you are like the embodiment of what love is. Like, if you want to know what it's like to fall in love, if you want to know what it feels like to be admired or adored by somebody, you should date a Venus and Pisces person because they are what love represents, basically. Because they like are so selfless when it comes to love. They literally give up their life just to please their partner. They like really know who you are and what you like and what you don't like. And because Pisces is a mutable sign, mutable means that you're always changing. You're quick to change, and you're like really good at blending in. They have that chameleon aspect, which they could blend in every single situation. So Venus and Pisces person, you are the type to like literally turn into whatever your partner wants or needs. Like you could turn into somebody's fantasy, basically. Like you turn into whatever your partner desires. You could turn yourself into that person. And it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm going to explain in this video some of the flaws that Venus and Pisces people have, especially in this world that we're living in now. But most importantly, y'all are like the embodiment of love.
Thank you.
And now look, peep this, because y'all love like literally, y'all love everybody, y'all love every living thing. Y'all just love to love. Like love is the most strongest superpower for y'all. And one of the laws of the universe is give out energy. Whatever energy you give out is what you receive. So y'all give out love, so universe will always receive. You'll always receive love back, basically. So like y'all have an understanding that love is powerful. Love is everything. So y'all have no problem giving love to people. But
And this is so, so true. I have always felt this way. And the reason why I see the importance of love and I feel the importance of love, God is love. So, how can that not be the most powerful and the most important energy in the world, in the universe.
But the world that we live in now, understand that people take advantage of people like this.
Yep.
And y'all do wear something called rose-colored glasses, which is like when you can
And this is crazy because my mother, she always told me that, Sheila, you always tend to see people through rose colored glasses. And the reason why she knew that and she understood that so well is because remember, her Venus is in Pisces also. My mom was an Aquarius. Her moon was in Capricorn. Now it explains a lot to me why we were the best of friends. My mom was my best friend. Her moon wasn't a Capricorn. Her Venus is in Pisces, like mine. No wonder we connected so well.
look at somebody and you can see the good in every single person, no matter
Yep.
what they do, how they look like, what they can like, they can offer you. Like no matter what kind of person that person is, y'all can see the good in every single person. Being the last sign, y'all have all the energies before y'all put together in one. So y'all can relate to every single person. Y'all can see the good in everybody. Y'all can connect and merge with anybody. Understand that. That's how powerful. You're like the overall definition of love. That's how powerful your energy is. So that rose-colored glasses thing, because Venus is in Pisces, Pisces likes to daydream. Pisces likes to fantasize. And we're talking about Pisces in the element of Venus in your love life. So you are definitely the type to daydream and fantasize about your partner. You can look at somebody, even somebody you just met, and you can already like visually see like, all right, so I could see how our kids are gonna look like. I could see what the house is gonna look like. I could see what my life is gonna be like living with this person. Y'all can like really like not be in reality when it comes to love, which is why like
That is true. That's why when I date someone, I don't care about what they look like because I'm so busy seeing their potential. And I tell you, Tubies, I haven't been wrong yet when I say a person has potential, and I know that I can help take him to a certain level. I take them to the level that I say that I can take them to, and I take them beyond. And as long as they are with me, and as long as they are on my watch, they do very well. They do very well. But the moment I'm out of the picture, I notice how a lot of the men that I've dated, they fall. They fall by the wayside. Every last one of them fall by the wayside.
colored glasses thing, y'all cannot like be in reality when it comes to love, like seeing that person for who they really are in
Yep.
reality. Y'all could put your own like fantasy into it. You could put your own like thoughts, your own illusion into what you think that person is, or what you believe that person could do, what you believe that person is, because y'all see that higher power in everybody. Y'all see people past their physical. You see
Yep.
their soul. Like you can see every single thing about that person, energy wise. Like y'all read energy better than anybody. You're the most intuitive sign because you have all the signs before y'all. So understand that your intuition, the way you can read energy, the way you can feel energy is A1. So understand that.
Right.
So because of this, like I said, y'all can fantasize a lot about the people you love. That person can be really bad for you, but because once you have feelings for somebody, once you look at somebody as a potential partner, you can like low key like erase all the bad in that person that everybody else will see because everybody else is in reality. Pisces like to be in their own world. Pisces like to create their own world in their mind. They're like extremely imaginative like that. And that's a good and bad thing because there's nothing wrong with being imaginative because reality, there's nothing wrong with like being in different realms. Y'all are the two fishes. So one fish is in reality, one fish is in like the other spiritual realm. So y'all have to have this duality complex when it comes to being reality or fantasizing. But the thing is, you can look at somebody past all their flaws. Y'all have the most unconditional love. Y'all have the most unconditional love more than anybody, any other sign in the whole zodiac. So your unconditional love is strong as fuck. You can love somebody despite how much money they make, despite what they look like. You can really like truly love somebody for who they are, their energy, their person. That's why your love is so strong.
That's right.
But if you don't love yourself before you get in a relationship,
And that's what I had to learn. That's why I'm so much wiser now. 2020, darling, going forward, I am so in tuned to loving myself because now I have definitely have huge boundaries and I have lines that I have drawn because when you are a person who really truly loves genuinely and you love people regardless of how much money they make or what they look like, and you can see the good inside of a person because instead of looking at what they have, you can look inside their soul. People will try to take advantage of that. They really will. So, like I said, when it comes to being a narcissist, trust me when I tell you, Tubies, I could never be a narcissist. Not even if I tried. If I gave it my all, I could never ever be a narcissist because that's not the way I'm wired.
This is very important. If you don't have a sense of self, if you don't make your own boundaries for yourself,
Okay, I'm back. I had to readjust that picture. Let me see. Let's start where we were.
any other sign of the whole zodiac. So your unconditional love is strong as fuck. You can love somebody despite how much money they make, despite what they look like. You can really like truly love somebody for who they are, their energy, their person. That's why your love is so strong. But if you don't love yourself before you get in a relationship, this is very important. If you don't have a sense of self, if you don't make your own boundaries for yourself, if you don't know what kind of person you need to be with, if you don't really know yourself, what might happen and what probably will happen in the less mature stages of your life, being a Venus and Pisces, you will fall for somebody that is completely not good for you at all.
Yep.
But because you have that rose-colored glasses on, because all you want to do is to give love, all you want to do is to share your love, give love, experience love. Love is very important to y'all because that's the energy that y'all represent, that y'all embody. So all you want to do is please your partner. So you will be with this person that is not good for you, but then y'all will create your own reality in your head, your own imaginative reality, your own illusion about what that person is. You can like daydream and think that he or she is like this and we're going to be like that, be like this. But then in reality, that person is just not like giving back what you give them. That person is taking advantage of y'all. That person can be extremely like just toxic to you. But because y'all are mutable signs, y'all are chameleons, and y'all have unconditional love, you will have the tendency to change your person, to change yourself, change your energy.
Yeah, and because I have this feeling like I always want to save someone, and because I'm constantly trying to save people or trying to help people improve their life, I land myself in a lot of toxic relationships. I actually I haven't had too many. I've had two major toxic relationships. You know, but like I said, I my relationships last like 10 years, 11 years, 9 years, everything. I've never really had a short-term relationship. All of my relationships, the shortest relationship I've ever been in is 3 years, 3 or 4 years. Because when I don't date just for having fun or just to get to know people. No, I date with a sense of purpose. I date for a stability. And when it comes to my sexuality, I am not the type who believe in sleeping around. No, 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 no. I place too much value, high value on my body. And to me, sex has always been a spiritual thing. Very spiritual. Loving, connected. And if a person don't make me feel like we have an emotional connection or they're not nurturing to me, our sex life is going to be nothing. It's going to be awful. It's going to be horrible. That's why my last marriage, it was the worst. It was the worst sex I've ever experienced in my whole existence on this planet because he didn't make me feel nurtured. I didn't feel an emotional connection with his character. He was, no, no. His Venus is in Aries. I mean, that ain't going to work. That's so not going to work for me.
Change your frequency to match that person. And if that person is toxic, if that person is not good, if in reality that person is not doing you any good, you will also absorb that person's energy onto yourself and you will have that person's negative, toxic energy onto yourself. So if you don't love,
And that is so true. So, like he said, if you don't love yourself, you will end up getting yourself caught out there with that. I had learned to love myself. That's why I have no problem cutting folks off. Because as I matured, you know, you start to realize a lot of things as you mature. Like in life, you may know things, but you haven't really come to a full realization. And when you come to a realization of how you're supposed to love yourself above all others, because you can't love anyone else. You can never love anyone else until you learn to love yourself first.
yourself before getting relationships, you will find that you see your sense of self through somebody else in a relationship. Now that's extremely scary because in the world we live in, like I said, people will take your energy for granted because all you do is give. Like all y'all do is unconditionally give. Your energy, y'all just love to give. Y'all see no problem in giving yourself to people. So if you're in a relationship with somebody that just takes from you all the time and they're not giving anything back to you, you really need to sit back and think like, all right, so I know I love this person. I know I see like the potential because y'all see potential in literally everybody because like I
Yep.
said,
Yep.
you're all the signs put together so you could relate to everybody. You love everybody. Understand that. You have unconditional love and you embody the energy of love. So like it flows through y'all unintentionally. It just flows to you freely. Being the water is deep, water is emotional. Like y'all just flow the emotion of love freely. So what will happen is like you have to really sit back and ask yourself, is this person giving me something back? Is this person showing me that they love me? Is this person showing me the support I need? The emotional intimacy I need? Because y'all definitely need to feel emotional intimacy. Even more.
It's true. When I start to see that a person is not giving me back as much as I'm putting out there, especially me, I'm a hard worker. I've never been one to shy away from hard work. Keep in mind, I'm a Capricorn. And we're definitely known for being hard workers. At the same time, mama didn't raise no fool. So when I start to see that I'm starting to give way more and this person is not reciprocating, I start to get, at first it turns to hurt. It's hurt first, and then that hurt turns to anger. Because how can you try to hurt someone who's trying to love you, someone who's trying to look out for you, somebody who's trying to have your back, and you want to sit here and you want to hurt me? No, no, that don't sit well with Sheila Truelove. And you heard, and that's amazing. I didn't even think about this, but my last name, think about my synonym, True Love. It's true. That name fits me so well. Oh my God.
More than like Cancer and Scorpio. Even though Scorpios need that intensity, y'all definitely need the same thing because y'all give out your love so much. You want to make sure that you feel that person's energy, you feel that person's intimacy, you feel that person's intensity towards you. Cause y'all could be like a Scorpio Venus, y'all could be obsessively thinking about your partner. But the difference between y'all and Scorpio is like the Scorpio Venus will obsessively like watch their partner and study their partner. Y'all will like obsessively think
Guys, I'm so broke.
And fantasize about your partner. So like
Wait, let me
you're
get back
not
to
really
that.
like
Well, go ahead.
looking at your partner for their flaws and like looking like really studying who that person is. What y'all possibly do is instead of looking at them and peeping every single thing about them that's negative and positive and like really studying them, y'all will just take that energy and keep it inside your head and fantasize about them and think about them and like have scenarios that you make up in your mind and like really like try to like build your own like world about that person without looking
Absolutely.
at the reality of the
Yep,
situation.
that's true.
So in your earlier years, the less mature Pisces, Venus people, even though Venus loves being in this position, y'all do go through a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of heart.
Yeah, I do. I've gone through my share. And like he says here that I create my own world, I do create my own world. Because when you look at the world that we live in, it's disgusting, it's ugly, and it's disgusting. So what I do is I have my own world in my head, and there's certain people I don't let in my world. Because in my world, I want to have beautiful people in my world, you know? So I tend to I'm very, yeah, I'm kind of selective because the people that I do allow into my world, I want them to be safe. I want them to be comfortable. And we can't have them comfortable and safe if we're letting mean, hateful, evil people into our world. So in my little Venus and Pisces world, I know, seek help, Sheila, you need help. But yeah, my world in my head is amazingly beautiful. It really is.
A lot of breakups that are not necessary. Yeah, I do feel a lot of pain, even though all you do is give out love. And that's why it's like really unfortunate because y'all are like so pure and just so like beautiful energy wise, and y'all embody love. But because y'all don't really take the time to really make sure that how valuable your love is, you want to make sure that person that you're fantasizing about, the person that you want to give your love to, deserves your energy. You want to make sure that person is the right person. Like, take off the rose colored glasses. Try not to fantasize about that person before you really know who they are. Like, that's like really important. And also very important is to make sure you love yourself first before you get in a relationship. Make sure you have a sense of self first. Make sure you know who you are, what you like. Make sure you have boundaries about yourself first before you get in a relationship. Because, like I said, you will find your sense of self through that person. That person, the way that person treats you, the way that person acts around you, you will find your sense of self through somebody else. And that is very, very dangerous. Understand that. That's very dangerous to you because you're giving out this love. You think everything is perfect. And then when that heartbreak comes, when that person disappoints you, because that person was probably wrong all along, but you just didn't see all the flaws. When that person disappoints you, that pain y'all feel is like really, is really deep. Y'all a water sign. Y'all deeply emotional. That's a very deep feeling y'all get when you get disappointed about somebody you love a lot. So all in all, like really pay.
Yeah, and it's very dangerous for people who have their Venus and Pisces to love because they're the types who commit harry-carry. I remember when I got hurt with Gregory. I mean, I love that man. I put my life on the line for that man. Like Venus and Pisces, they will actually die for someone they love. They really will. Because if you knew Greg's story and you knew Greg's history, you would understand where I'm coming from on that one. And when I got hurt with that character, I was ready to walk in front of a bus. I remember walking out in the street, and the only reason why I didn't get hit is because, I don't know, God's Holy Spirit must have been protecting me and just not letting the cars hit me. Because the way that man hurt me, if it wasn't for Jehovah God and Jesus Christ, I would never have recovered or bounced back. And since that love, I have never been hurt like that again, nor will I ever be hurt like that again. Yeah, that man, he really did something on me, a number, and but that's okay because in the end, I don't know if you listened to some of my previous videos. Yeah, now he's sitting up there crying for me. Sheila, I'm sorry. I love you. I really love you. And I know that when I was with you at it, it's all of that. And the beauty is that Jehovah was kind enough and good enough to let me see. Like people say, revenge or karma, as they say. I got to see how he ended up. And I assure you, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Because the way I love that guy unconditionally, put my life on the line for that guy. Really. My son and my daughter, they don't fully understand me. They don't. My daughter, her Venus is in Taurus. My son, his Venus is in Libra. No, they don't really understand me. They constantly misunderstand me. They assign bad motives to me. They just don't get it. They really don't. And that somewhat breaks my heart. That saddens me. That they could see me in a certain light as someone who I am nothing like what they see. It's sad. But I guess with their Venus being in the position of where theirs is, my daughter Taurus is materialistic and they care basically how much money you got, what material things you offer. Libra, they're not too loyal. They're not very loyal. You know what I mean? They're about beauty. Everything is shallow and superficial. Everything is about how you look, how's your body, it's shallow type of love. Shallow.
Attention to who you give your love to. But if you're dating a Venus and Pisces person, you are extremely blessed, extremely lucky. So really make sure you treat this Venus and Pisces person like a trophy. Like understand how valuable their energy and their love is. They have unconditional love. Pisces is the last sign, so they are the source. They're the last stage before getting to the source, which is like the universe, getting back to being their spiritual being. So they are like the closest to the source that we live on. So they are the source of love. So their energy, when they're with you, their intuition, their wisdom, their support, their unconditional love, they're so romantic. Like they really are all about their partner. So they are extremely romantic. They will love you. They will cook for you. They will give up, literally, they will give up their life for.
Oh yeah, they will give up their life for you. And I do love to cook for someone I love. That is one of my ways to express my love for you is me cooking. Like when I go in that kitchen and I make a home cooked meal and I do everything from scratch and I serve you and I cater to you, that is my way of showing love. Like I used to try to show love to my daughter or my son by let me reward you with whatever kindness you may have done in my behalf. I would love to cook for you because that's my way of showing how much I love you. That's just me. Let me get
The
back.
person they love. That's how extremely romantic. They will love you. They will cook for you. They will give up, literally, they will give up their life for the person they love. That's how deep love is for them. That's how deeply they can like really sacrifice themselves for the betterment of a relationship. Y'all are so selfless. It's like it's actually really beautiful when you think about it, how selfless y'all are. Like I said, other signs have a lot to learn from y'all about how to express the love. Y'all have no problems expressing your love for somebody. It's like it comes easy. It's like second nation, like second notion. Like I don't know, I don't know what kind of words.
It's true. Like the way I try to express love when it comes to my son and my daughter, what they see as me trying to criticize them, I see it as me trying to protect them. It's me trying to help you to see, like with my children, it seems like they feel that they have no room in their life for improvement. Everyone have something that they need to improve on. And if I come at you, I listen to them speak, and if I see that they are feeling or doing things a certain way that I know down the road, I know that it's going to hurt them. Because remember, Venus in Pisces, Pisces is water, very, very intuitive. Now, considering Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, it's the last sign of the water signs. I have the intuition higher than each and every one of them. My intuition is higher than them all. So when I can see and I can sense that a certain way that they're thinking is going to be detrimental to them, I lovingly try to give them some constructive advice. I never want to say constructive criticism because I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm trying to love you and protect you. And that's my way of doing it. Unfortunately, misunderstood, constantly misunderstood. And that's very hurtful to me.
Trying to say, but like it's like it's like a habit. Oh my god, it's like an initial instinct y'all have to love somebody that you have affection for and feelings for, and when y'all love somebody, you go all in and you put your whole life, your whole thoughts, your whole dreams. You probably dream about your loved one a lot. Like you're gonna be in that other spiritual realm thinking about your partner. So understand how like it's a spiritual.
And you have to understand that Venus and Pisces, we love stronger than any other in the zodiac. And once you have my heart, you will always have my heart. It's hard for me to depart from you. It's hard. Like Greg, he always have my heart. Even to this day, while he's in a nursing home, I'm the one who still stay connected to him. I'm the one who sit and do FaceTime with him. I'm the one when he's lonely, who he calls up, or he has his memory halfway gone, but I'm the one that's still there. And even though he has dementia, he remembers Sheila Truelove. He definitely remember me. The nurses tell me how several other people he don't recollect who they are, but when it comes to me calling him, he gets excited. He gets really rambunctious a little bit, you know? And he'll come to the phone and say, Sheila, Sheila, is that you? Now, this is the very man who broke my heart, hurt me like crazy. And I'm still in his life. I'm in his life because he was at least honest with me. He didn't lie. When I asked him certain things like, did this go down? Did that go down? He didn't lie. Like my ex-husband, the last one, nah, everything out of his mouth was a lie. So I don't give him the time of day. He's dead to me because he's just a liar. But when it came to Gregory, that was a hard one. Yeah, that was really a hard one because even though he did me wrong and betrayed me, he was honest about it. He didn't try to make me feel like a fool, Gregory. Whereas my last other whatever the hell, I don't even whatever I call him dust mite. Yeah, he lied about everything, every goddamn thing. So that showed me that I can't trust you, you know. And I'm not one to give up on anybody. I will never hardly give up on anyone.
Connection when you're dealing with a Venus and Pisces person. It's an extremely spiritual connection. This is why when it comes to like sex is like a sacred exchange of information. To them, it's like a spiritual exchange of information. It's very sacred. It's very like spiritual. So they like to feel that intensity. They like to feel that intimacy. They want to feel the energy. They want to feel that you are deeply invested in them. They want to feel that emotional connection. So you really have to provide a deep emotional connection for a Venus and Pisces person to feel fulfilled. They need to feel that. They're not gonna.
And you know that's true, Tubies. If you look at all of my videos when I talk about sex, I express to you the seriousness of sex to me. How can people sit here and say, hey, you want to have some fun? And just see sex as a playing handball on the handball court. No, sex is something serious. That's soul, when you're tying your soul to someone else, that's spiritual. That's intense. That's passion. That's when you lose yourself inside of another person. So for people to take sex as lightly as they do, no, I've never been one like that, ever.
They're not really like needy when it comes to what they need. They can be emotionally needy. They can be emotionally clingy sometimes, and they kind of need you to be also emotionally clingy, emotionally needy. When I say that, I mean they want to feel like you need them. They want to feel like you think about them a lot.
Yep.
They want to feel like they are admired by you. They are appreciated by you.
Yep.
Like
This man is hitting everything on the head. He's hitting the nail right on the head. I have got to feel that you need me. I've got to you have to nurture me. You have got to make me feel like you value. That's the key word here. If you can't make me feel that you value me, the sex between us is whack. It's totally whack.
tremendously. Like it's the last sign, so they want to feel it, and they can like read you as a person, read your energy as a person, so they can really like be in tune with their partner. They can really merge with their partner. They can really change their whole self. That chameleon effect, that mutable effect, they could change their whole self to match the person that they love. So understand that if you're dating,
right, what you need in the bedroom, I could definitely be your fantasy. Tell me what you need. I don't even need you to tell me what you need because I can feel that coming from you. You know what I'm saying? You need dominatrix. It's on and popping, baby. You need intensity. You need freaky. I could do everything except for one thing, and that's piggish. Now, I got freak up in me. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. But being piggish and making a pig out of myself for someone, that's never going to happen.
them, you really want to make sure that you are showing them, telling them how much you really truly appreciate their energy. Because once they leave, or once you like break up with a Venus and Pisces person, once that person gets out of your life, you will definitely feel the absence of their presence. Understand that a lot of people take advantage of Venus and Pisces people when they're dating.
Yeah. I've had someone tell me that my love can be very, very addicting. And once I'm out of their life, they actually go through withdrawal. You're gonna notice when I'm gone. Trust and believe that. Like my ex, he went out there thinking that the grass was greener on the other side. He jumped out there. He ran into nothing but a bunch of she devils. I mean, they was ripping him a new one, taking him for his money. They saw he had disabilities. He's dealing with women that are not spiritual women. He's dealing with women who are on Satan the devil's team. So of course they was ripping him a new one left and right, taking everything he got. He ended up homeless in the city mission, sleeping in his car, sleeping in crack houses with the way these women had drained the hell out of him. You don't think he called me up trying to come back home? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm sorry. Whatever I did, I want to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't. No, no. I was done. I was done. Why? Because I can't trust you.
Them, it's like, oh, this person loves me. Oh, this person's gonna do this all the time. Oh, whatever. Like, I'm not really gonna do anything extra because I already know my position or whatever. They're gonna keep loving you unconditionally, but once they get fed up and once they leave, once they swim away, you're gonna feel that absence big time. Just like nobody else is gonna love you as deeply, as unconditionally, as purely as a Venus and Pisces persons. Understand how powerful their energy is. It's the last sign of the zodiac. All the signs put together, they have all the energies put together in one, and it's exalted in Venus. So their love is the purest, highest form of love. Do not take advantage of these people.
Thank you.
This world we live in, people will take advantage of y'all just because they look at this world is so messed up. People look at love as a weakness, not knowing that love is actually like the most strongest energy. It's like the most powerful energy. You will create abundance for yourself. You will be like the most happiest in your life when you give out love to the universe. You will get that love back. And when the universe loves you, you're getting blessed. Like, understand that Venus and Pisces people, y'all are truly blessed because you understand that love is the most strongest energy. Love is pure. Love is powerful. So don't change that for nothing. But just be cautious about you kind of like fantasizing a lot about somebody without looking at the reality of the person. About you like finding yourself through how people treat you, or finding your sense of self through being in a relationship with somebody. Be careful. Set boundaries for yourself. Make sure you know who you are as a person. Like, truly understand what you're made of and who you are before you want to get in a relationship with somebody. Please don't get used by these people out here, because they're going to use your energy for their own personal gain. Be with somebody that can truly appreciate you, that can truly see your energy, can truly see your divine power, your divine pure energy. They can really see and appreciate what you're doing for them, what you represent, who you are. If you're dating a Venus and Pisces person, make sure you take care of these people. Pisces is the fish, just like fish in your house. The goldfish in the bowl, they like to be taken care of. You gotta feed them. You gotta watch over them like that. Just take care of these. Take care of these people. They really like to be taken care of. They like to be catered to. They're gonna give you all this love. They're gonna give you unconditional love. Like, you know how hard it is to find somebody that can love you unconditionally?
Thank you.
Venus and Pisces people will love you unconditionally. All you have to do is return that love to them. Is to show them that you are all about them. Be low-key emotionally needy to them. Be emotionally clingy to them. Just be all about them. Let them feel your intensity, especially in the bedroom. They want to feel that intensity. They want to feel that you really care about them a lot. They want to feel it. They want to feel things.
Yeah, what I need to feel, number one is valued. You know how he says you have to treat, how do people who win an Oscar or a Grammy, do you see how they value that? Do you see how they want to show that off? That's something that people value. Or when someone give you something that's incredibly expensive, or something that you really, really needed, and it came to you, you see how you value? Like I always told my daughter, if you could value me the way you value these dudes that you've been with, if you can just, I know you're not going to love me the same, but if you could at least give me a fraction of the way you value them, value me. And the same thing with my son as he's getting older. He's starting to lose appreciation as well. Treat me with value. I only have 3 things that's majorly important to me, and that's loyalty, integrity, and value. You could do those 3 things with me, we good for the rest of our lives.
Is water signs are emotional energy. They feel energy more than anybody. They want to feel that emotional intensity, that emotional connection. That's very, very important to them. Make sure, like, bro, I'm gonna leave with this. If you're dating a Venus and Pisces person, look at them in the eye and tell them how much you love them, and tell them that you will not take them for granted, because they are in your life for a reason. Like, the universe put these people in your life to show you something. Like, they're gonna show you something because they are the most divine energy when it comes to love and relationships. Very, very important.
That's right.
So that was my.
You have to keep in mind that Venus and Pisces, they have so much to give when it comes to love. This is Sheila Truelove. This is Sheila Truelove, truly loving you with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. And may God be with you and look out for you and protect you. And please learn not to take people for granted, and don't take love for weakness. I assure you, there's nothing weak about Sheila Truelove. Like I said, I will see you on the other side. And I hope this helped you to get to know who I really am as a person, because this man explained exactly who I am, exactly who I am, to the T, 100%. So if you didn't know me in the past, you damn sure know me now. Until next time, I love you. Bye for now.